Mrs. Brown's Boys to return to with first mini-series in a decade. Mrs. Brown's Boys will return to BBC One with a 4-part series which had been planned for 2021 but was thwarted twice during the pandemic. Despite being a regular feature on Christmas schedules for more than a decade, the 4 new episodes will be the first mini-series run since 2013. Created, written and starring Brendan O'Carroll as mischievous matriarch Agnes Brown. Filming will begin in spring with the series set to be broadcast later this year. Irish actor O'Carroll, 67, said, "This mini-series was actually planned for 2021. Having been thwarted twice, firstly by COVID-19 and then by a post-COVID shortage of studios. It's fantastic to, at last, have the chance to make it happen. Fasten your seatbelts and hold on to your hats." Josh Cole, head of comedy at BBC Studios, and Stephen Canny, executive producer, said, "There's no one quite like Mrs. Brown. An absolute force of outrageous wit and slapstick that has audiences hooked and belly laughing. It's great to be back." John Petrie, director of comedy, said, "BBC Comedy are pleased to announce that after a decade since the last full series of Mrs. Brown's Boys, millions of viewers around the UK will be thrilled to hear that Brendan is bringing Agnes and the family back together for a brand new mini-series of his award-winning show."